Coach, championship games, you're 5-2 in the 7 that you've played in. How are they different than regular season games?
Oh, they're completely different. And I think, like all of us, with age, you start to, age and experience, you start to understand the number one thing is it's like an NFL season now. You're in now your 16th week, or 15th week, whatever it may be. And when concussions became the highest topic of conversation, the safety and welfare of players, now it's all about freshness. And as we used to have a hit chart or pitch count.
Right.
And that means that, okay, how many of these can you take during a season?
Right.
And how many of these can you take? And so we would actually chart, if you're Wyatt Davis, Coach Mick would have, he's played 1,600 competitive snaps. How many more does he need? And here's the key. If you're playing some unusual, unknown defense or offense, you have to practice. And I mean contact practice. You're playing Wisconsin, who you know very well. I would anticipate that the practices would be shorter, more succinct, and especially when you're talking about shoulder pads. You can run through, walk through, have all those all you want, hours of those. But how many of these? Right. And I think that's the biggest thing.
Do you have the same procedure with game plan with the coaches?
Oh yeah, and the thing is, Ohio State and Wisconsin played each other. So they're gonna go back and really study. And obviously Ohio State played very well and beat them soundly. So I imagine Wisconsin, they're gonna have a completely different, and that's where, Coach Day and the staff have to be real prepared, because you're not gonna see the same, or it's gonna have the same result, so they gotta be careful.
Emotions getting ready for the game. Think about it, right? Ohio State plays Penn State, Michigan, and now in the championship game. Wisconsin played Minnesota for the Axe. I mean, that was an emotional game. So how do you handle the emotions of the team?
I got a great one for you. So Billy Donovan came to speak to our team one time when he just won the national title in Florida. And I wanted him to talk to our team about winning a title or going for a championship. And he gave the story about the white rope. So what's the first thing that happens in basketball? 3, 2, 1, confetti hits. You see the ushers do what? Pull up a rope.
Okay.
To keep people from coming on the court.
Right.
Because all the people that belong on the court are who? Those who did it.
Right.
And so I would know, same thing on championship games in football. You see people pick up ropes,
right,
keeping people off the field. And so he would always say to his team, and I use this all the time, every championship game we played in, grab the white rope. That means I don't want to hear about your girlfriends. I don't want to hear about tickets. I don't want to hear about agents, because they're not going to be allowed in there when we win. So we're going to pull the white rope up now. That means if I hear anybody talking about anything other than the focus on beating Wisconsin, it's going to be a bad day for everybody. Focus on the white rope. And I think that's just a great visual for our players and for our audience. Think about and watch championship games, what happens.
Yeah.
And why does the white rope go up? To keep people that don't belong from going in there. Let's pull the white rope up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and all our preparation. Pull the white rope up. I don't want to hear about tickets. If I do, and our player, they were really focused. It was great.
Easy for a team to get distracted in these situations.
Oh, especially this time of year. You're talking about, I'm not sure how many Wisconsin, but Ohio State, you got first-round draft picks all over the place. Right. And the agents are real. The good thing is, if you have high-quality people, that they'll settle down. I'm going to try to talk, because I know them. I helped recruit them, is make sure now, because I can imagine the phone conversations going on right now. You know that, right? Right.
Plus, the other thing is, there's a conversation going on now with Ohio State. Even if they lose, they're going to be in the college football playoff. Talk about a distraction, even if you lose.
Yeah, you won't hear that over there.
No, I know.
And that's where I used to say, if there's any way to take your team and go to a deserted Bohemian island and go practice without cell phones, I'd do it.
Well, you're going to be there, right?
I'll be there. You'll be there, and it's going to be great. One thing about, I played coached in the SEC championship game, and that's like a Super Bowl. So is this one. Yeah. The Big Ten folks in the city of Indianapolis, the way they put this game on, it's, for the viewers, if you can go watch this game, I'm telling you, I still get chills thinking about walking in. It's as beautiful stadium as there is, right, and the Big Ten does it right.